we're going to basically follow up on the previous video. There's a link in the description. I want you guys to watch that video if you haven't already, because that prior video that talks about finding violations on your credit report and finding also violations within the responses of the bureaus when they send you back correspondence, whether it be the TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian doing that, or the creditors sending you direct correspondence in a response to an investigation that you have opened. And so those points are really crucial for this video. So if you haven't already, click the link in the below, watch that full video, then come back, because what we're going to do is compare both reports from the reports that we talked about in that video and then the updated reports, because we have updates now. So let's go ahead and check out this update right here from our customer. Look at all those deletions on Experian. We got all of those charge-offs off. Okay, take a good look. Now, boom, right here, you can see this. That was December 9th, beginning of last month, got those off. Okay, so those of you guys that think that we're a scam, we're not scamming people. Here's another result that we got. Boom, look at the date. This was last November. Okay, these are recent results right there. She said a charge-off got removed. Actually, no, she was kind of hesitant, and she was thinking that maybe the charge-offs would take a while to get removed, but now, look right there, it says, I'm assuming I'll have to wait until 2026 for the charge-offs to come off. Okay, now look. Right here, she messaged us right now. A charge-off came off right there. Okay. Now let's look at the results. In the text, she said happy money came off, right? Watch it. Here is the results. Look, it got removed. That's the result that she got. Okay? And look at what she wrote here. She says, you are making it possible for me to purchase a condo for my mom. We haven't started the process yet, so it's good things are coming off, including the hard inquiries. I will forever be grateful for you. Boom. So right there, those of you guys that think we're a scam, or not a scam. And yeah, so basically, it's really important to understand this whole process, because in the dispute process, there are layers to the disputes. Layer 1, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4. And each level is like a security level. So I'll give you an illustration of how that works. Number 1, you send the dispute by mail. If you've hired Lexington Law, if you've hired creditrepair.com, if you've hired Sky Blue, Fortress Credit, if you've hired, doesn't matter what other company you hired. If you go on YouTube and try to learn how to do credit repair yourself, the only thing that they're going to teach you how to do is to dispute by the mail. I challenge you, go look at it yourself. Check it out. Try to learn how to do this. If you want to waste your time, go ahead and do it, because you will be wasting your time. And the amount of time that took this, you saw the timestamps. Guys, if you really want to evaluate how good we are, please look at all my content. Do an investigation yourself. Look at the names. Look at the results that come back. Look at the time dates. And you can see how quickly we're getting things removed. It's not that difficult. It just takes some patience. So if you're not impatient, then maybe go somewhere else and get scammed, okay? Because we're not scamming people here. I'm showing you guys straight up what we're doing. Not 100% what we're doing, but as much as I can give you. Here is a research request form. Have you ever got this? This is a research request form that Equifax would give you. And if you're new to credit, or even, not as good as we are, what you'll do is you'll respond to this. This is basically like reverse psychology and manipulation. The bureaus are going to give you everything that you need in order to self-incriminate yourself and basically tie you up in the system that help the creditor, because the bureaus make money because of the creditors and the data furnishers pay to basically report information and get information about you. They're going to support their interests first. And that's why if you research a lot of the civil complaints, the class action lawsuits, and even the federal complaints from the consumers, it's always about the bureaus being negligent. There's a recent video I post too. Again, go to my channel and look up Experian lawsuit and do some research on that. That will basically tell you Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion are being 100% negligent. So what does that tell you? Even if you hire a credit repair company, it's going to be really, really difficult to repair your credit, because that's what the lawsuit talks about. The lawsuit basically tells you flat out that they're saying, no, we'll give you $22 million to settle, the stuff that we messed up, right? And they're still not responding to disputes, okay? So what you don't want to do is, and here's another, we gotta hide the name, hide the address at least. So this is a letter from TransUnion, okay? And it's basically, when you get that letter, you basically cracked into the system and you broke through that layer of security. Remember, there's at least 3 or 4 layers. When you get this letter right here, you break in through that level of security. So you'll get this from Equifax, you'll get this from this one's from TransUnion. But if you get this form right here, this is the security defense system that will basically counter your actions, and they'll get you to basically give your information as if they don't already have it, right? And then they'll basically give it to the creditor to help them. So you don't want to give them any help, right? So don't do that. If you hire another company like creditrepair.com, Sky Blue, Fortress Credit, or even these credit repair gurus, what they're going to do is put you through the mail system, and to get to this process, you'll be lucky. It'll take a long time. Remember, I made another video, I'll leave another link in the video, that basically shows you how inconvenient, how time consuming, how ineffective the mail system is. It takes too long. The beauty of our system is that it uses artificial intelligence. When you're on the phone, when we do that initial consultation, and the email that you sent, and your credit report, it's archived credit reports. It basically aggregates all of your history into our system when you become a client. That way, it could formalize the best strategy. And it's not just understanding the best strategy, because strategies change, tactics change. It's like a chessboard. When one person moves, things change. So our system will counteract all of that and predict how the bureaus and creditors will respond based upon years of data. The bureaus are really easy to crack. As you can see, a lot of our clients are getting deletions pretty quick, and that's because our system is pretty awesome. It's pretty efficient. So if you do that through the mail and hire another company, it will take so long. And you have to have a really, really fast dispute frequency. And that dispute frequency is impossible to attain in the mail, because the mail would require you at least 10 to 15 days to get it sent to that department. And then there's a legal time frame of 30 days for the company just to give you a response. They can wait 30 days to do that. Our system bypasses that legal 30-day time frame into 2 weeks maximum, because we go through a higher chain of command. And that's basically it. So essentially, when you're using our service, it's just basically getting things done more effectively and more quick. So that's a video, you guys. That should demonstrate how effective our service is. If you want to dispute by mail, it's your choice. If you want to waste your time, but to get the premium service, the quick service with the best results, you need something that's different than the mail system. So go ahead and do your research. Click the link below. There's 3 links. One video that is basically the video that you should watch for this one if you haven't already. Okay, the most recent video I posted up, it's labeled Finding Violations on the Bureaus. The second video is basically, I don't know, I forgot. My mind can't really think of anything right now, but you'll know what it is when you look at it. Just watch those 3 videos and you'll see how we work here.